All right, and here we are with the PSAT orientation slideshow, courtesy of Miss Simmons and all of us here at Frisbie Middle School for 2017-2018. Let's dive right in. All right, so what the heck is this PSAT 8th grade thing? Really? For serious? All right, PSAT is an 8th and 9th grade practice for the PSAT NMSQT, when you get to 10th grade, test. It identifies students for AP classes. What the what? So AP is advanced placement classes, and advanced placement classes count for college credit when you are in high school. Now I know as an 8th grader that probably doesn't mean squat to you. All I can tell you is it gonna save you boatloads of money. So make sure to get on that train. It is for students who want to get ahead and take college classes in high school. Kaboom! All right. What are the benefits of doing well on the PSAT? Because all of us want to know the benefits. All right. As Cuba Gooding Jr. said in his Oscar award-winning role for supporting actor in the movie Jerry Maguire, show me the money! So yeah, that's all you got to do. Show me the money. PSATs actually connect to college scholarships. So make sure that you do well on the PSAT because it can qualify you for boatloads of money and save you tons when it comes to college. It also connects you to colleges that you're interested in going to. But Mr. Hain, but all of Frisbie Middle School teaching staff and administration, does that mean that I have to know the college that I'm going to right now? Aw, heck nah! All you got to do is just put some colleges that you might be interested in. What are they? Are they Cal State San Marcos, Cal State San Bernardino, UCLA, USC, whatever it might be? It could even be the great University of Maryland. That's where Mr. Hain went. So it could be any of those, but just connects you to those colleges. It's like giving the colleges a heads up and saying, hey, I'm thinking about you. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is. Okay, cool. Let's keep on going. What are some more benefits of the PSAT? So it inspires a productive practice. It allows you to practice ahead of the game that you're going to play for the actual PSAT in high school when you get to 10th grade. It helps build skills over time. As you continue to practice on tests like this, especially tests that require prolonged periods of focus, then it helps you continue to get better at that kind of process. It opens the doors to college, hence this really cool little image right here. It opens that door. It lets other colleges, like I said, know, hey, I'm interested in you. I might want to go there. I want to go to college. It kind of tabs you as someone who is looking for future life success. It equips you with free practice on Khan Academy. What did you say? Yes, I said free. Was that really free? Yes, it was really free. It's an online PSAT, SAT resource, and more information on this later. Okay, it connects students to scholarship opportunities. We've talked about that before. Remember the show me the money scream that I had before? It's that. It connects students to scholarship opportunities. Yes, even now, in 8th grade. Wouldn't it be awesome to say that you already got yourself I don't know, $1,000 to go to college, $5,000 to go to college? It could happen. It could happen to you. But you got to be prepared and you got to focus when you take this actual test. Again, it also increases access to advanced placement and college credit classes in high school. Huge deal. Makes it easier. You want to go to USC? You want to be a Trojan? You want to go to UCLA? You want to be a Bruin? You want to go to one of those big, awesome universities and colleges? AP classes set you apart from every other student that's graduating high school, and that's extremely important. So, what is the preparation for the NMSQT, also known as the National Merit Scholarship Qualifying Test? That's $180 million. $180 million in increased scholarship connections, including and not limited to the United Negro College Fund, the Hispanic Scholarship Fund, the Jack Kent Cooke Foundation, the Asian Pacific Islander American Scholarship Fund, the American Indian Graduate Center. I mean, seriously, guys, the list keeps on going. I know that Ms. Simmons could not put everything on this slide. Make sure that you are at the intersection of money and savings when you are preparing for college in 11th grade. Because as scholars at Frisbie Middle School, as Falcons flying high for their success because you're worth it and you keep moving forward, you should be preparing and setting your sights on this goal right here. PSAT format. I mean, like, what's going to happen when we actually take the test this Wednesday? Know the test before you take it. So there's 4 sections. Count them. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Mi español es muy malo. All right. In math, there is a section with a calculator. Woohoo! And without a calculator. It doesn't matter, guys. I'm a math teacher. These math sections are not that hard. Evidence-based reading and writing. So there will be an ELA portion to this test, English Language Arts, and it will have a reading test. Can you read something? Can you remember what it's about? Can you find details? Can you infer information? Can you find the tone, mood, whatever it might be? That is what that reading test is. Writing and language test. Can you write well? Can you hang together your logic in a manner that would communicate what you want to say to other people? Not limited to 180 characters and emojis? I know you can. Just show us that you can. Take that writing and language test on the PSAT coming this Wednesday. All right. The total score is between 240. You don't want that. I think you just get 240 points for putting your name on there. Seriously, guys, if you don't get 240, something happened when you spelled your name. Spell your name right. All the way up to 1,440 or 1,440. There are 2 section scores. Each section is worth between 110 and 720 points. How long does it take? 2 hours and 45 minutes. If I'm doing my math right, that's 160 plus 60 is 120 plus 45 is 165 minutes. Guys, it's in blue. I am wiggling my mouse over it frantically in little itty bitty circles. There is no penalty for incorrect answers. I'm going to say that again. Listen, there is no penalty for incorrect answers. So all you have to do, if you're really, really stuck, is take an educated guess. Can you eliminate one of the wrong answers that's obviously wrong? Do it, and then just bubble in the right one. Okay, quiz time. What is the PSAT? Bloop. The answer's right there, guys. I mean, the PSAT is a national reasoning exam that measures critical thinking skills and compares all testers against one another in a national percentile rank. Which means everyone that's taking the PSAT on Wednesday is going to be put into a giant pool and lined up from least to greatest. That's the smallest to the biggest. Now, when they're lined up that way, they're going to break you down, and they're going to say you're in the top 5%, the top 10%, the second 10%, which would be 80 to 90%, whatever it might be. They will give you your percentile rank compared against all other students that took the PSAT this coming Wednesday. How long do students have per question on the PSAT? Important information alert coming right now. Okay, there's 139 questions and only 165 minutes. And I teach math. That's a little bit over 1 minute per question. Guys, that's fast. Some of these questions are meant to be easy, especially the questions on the non-calculator math portion of the exam. They're meant to be solved very quickly. So, solve the questions quickly as you can. When you know the answer, just put the answer. Go with your gut. If you're paying attention and focused in, it probably is correct. But if you need to have time, skip a question, come back to it later. And then when you have that extra time at the end of a section, you're spending your time wisely by focusing on questions that you need more time to think about. Okay, big deal. What to do if you're running out of time and have 10 questions left to answer? Start bubbling like a fiend! Okay, seriously, don't just bubble in random patterns because that's not going to get you anywhere. Pick a letter. Pick a letter right now. A, B, C, D, I don't know, E. Pick that letter. When you don't have time left, bubble that letter all the way down all of the remaining questions. Me, Mr. Hain, my first name is Brian, so I always pick B. B is for Brian. If you want to pick A is for the grade that I want, or C is for cool, or D is for duh, I think this is the answer, then go ahead and do those things. Make sure that you bubble like a fiend, but only bubble one letter when you're done. Odds are you'll bubble some correct answers. If you just bubble A, B, C, D, E, 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 chances are you won't bubble a correct answer at all. Choose wisely, people. Pick a letter. Bubble that letter. Test-taking strategies. When you sit down to take the test, read all of the directions. The teachers are going to read the directions to you too. Read all your answer choices. Don't immediately pick one that you think is right. Sometimes they try to trick you. Do the scratch work in the test book. All the time, whenever I give a test out, I get asked the exact same question. Can I write on this? Yes, for the PSAT, you can write on this. Monitor your time. If the test is supposed to be 35 minutes long and you're in minute 30, you better start bubbling like a fiend. Work at a steady pace. If you can't narrow your answer choices to 2 or 3, come back to that question later. Focus on the easy and medium questions. How do you know it's easy? Because it's easy to you. How do you know if it's a medium level question? Because you think you could probably get it if you spent about a minute thinking about it. Everything else, skip them. Come back to them at the end. I said skip them. Come back to them at the end. Skip them. Come back to them at the end. All right. So your score is calculated based on the number of correct answers. Correct answers. Oh man, I'm stuck. Not the level of difficulty of the question, which comes back to the pick a letter and bubble that letter all the way down when you don't have time left. All right? If you get the correct answer, that's what it's based on. Your wrong answers do not count against you. Your wrong answers don't count against you. Answer all of those questions, guys. There's no penalty for wrong answers. There's no penalty for wrong answers. So go back and then make sure you answer all the questions before time runs out. If there's only 30 seconds left, then pick a letter. I pick B. And go bubble every single blank question B for that section. Don't move on to other sections till the teacher tells you to. And then you'll be fine. Guys, do the best that you can. This is preparation, and if you do well, it only gets you money and only lets colleges notice you and only starts qualifying you for AP classes in college or high school. All right, free resources 24/7. They have daily practice SAT exams. You can do those online. College board account, you can get that. Talk to an AVID teacher. PSAT score reporting, that will happen as soon as you take the test or a couple of weeks after. I don't know. Contact your AVID or your administration. They'll be able to tell you. And they have a Khan Academy account. Now, you might have even seen a video about Khan Academy on the internet or the YouTubes. If you have, then you know that Khan Academy not only helps you with math, but English and science and history and a bunch of other subjects, and is a great resource to help you start reviewing the things that you might have missed. It is custom tailored to you after you take this PSAT practice test. Contact your teacher or your AVID elective teachers or your administration for more information about the Khan Academy options. There are personalized resources just for you. On the College Board, you can create a College Board account to get your PSAT score report in detail, your AP potential report, what advanced placement classes do you qualify for or should you think about taking when you get to high school. On Khan Academy, you create a Khan Academy account. There are full-length practice tests, kaboom, right there. There are videos, email reminders, information, practice, coaching, tons of stuff on there. Get on that train. And it's personalized. All of it is personalized directly to you based on your results. And it allows you to monitor your performance, provide feedback, and actually get better, especially if you're thinking that college is for you. So why practice? Guys, like we said before, it opens the door for opportunity. Don't stay in that dark room of I don't know and I don't care. Open the door, step into the light of truth and happiness and the future that awaits you if you actually apply yourself. And remember, if you do awesome, it can result in scholarships. That's money. Money, 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 money. Oh, get there. So practice makes progress, and according to the Prep Scholar, practice makes progress. 10 hours of practice equals 30 to 50 points of gain, and 20 hours equals 60 to 100 points of gain. Guys, the more practice you do between now and 8th grade, and when you take the PSAT/NMSQT test in 11th grade in high school, you get a better chance for an increased score, which means money, which means scholarships, which is money, which means access to better colleges, which means better future for yourself. And don't you want to do better? Don't you want to be better? Don't you want to keep moving forward? Why? Because you're worth it. That's why. Khan Academy and practice. And that's it. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, be ready for that PSAT practice test. And it's coming this Wednesday here at Frisbie Middle School.